welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know you missed me. I've been starving you for so long. I know I was writing exams, but I am done and I am home now. I'll be bringing you exciting and thrilling content, so wait on it. So I promised you guys on Snapchat that I'll be filming whatever happened in the room and everything, and so I am here to fulfill my promise. And then I'm filming outside, so forget the background noise and concentrate and listen to whatever I'll say in this video, and I hope you are going to enjoy this video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back, but if you are new here, I'm giving you just 2 minutes to subscribe and turn on your post notification bell, so please do that. We're waiting. Thank you for subscribing, and I know you are going to enjoy my content. How should I say? Should I say this sem or last sem? And it's like, okay, so we vacated, so last sem was such a great sem. I had fun with my friends and really enjoyed that particular sem because we're going out, we're chilling, creating content here and there. It was all fun till I started having issues with my roommates. You know, it is normal, it is very normal to have issues with your roommates, and my roommate was such a lovely girl. We're taking snaps together, doing everything together till issues started happening. And it is very normal to have issues with your roommates, especially we being girls. So we started having issues. She told me what she didn't like in the room, so I should put a stop to that. She told me, which I wasn't doing, so she was kind of giving me attitude, so I had to do what she liked. So I talked to whoever was involved about it, and then I stopped. And then it's like you coming to me to preach to me to stop smoking, and in the next moment you are smoking. Like, it is not done, it's not done that way. It's like you, a pastor, telling your fellow people to repent, and then you are sinning. It is not done that way. You should do as you preach, you should do as you say. So she told me to limit the number of people who troop into our room, like my friends, and I was like, okay. And then it was time for midsem, and you were bringing your boat driver friend to the room. And anytime the guy comes to the room, he would be pressing her sure spray, and then or say, oh, mosquitoes are in your room. Now he wouldn't even use insecticide spray, or he'd be using sure spray. No, the spray room corner, mosquitoes are here and there. And then I was, at that particular day, I was sleeping, so the noise woke me up, and it was during midsem. The noise woke me up. It was around 7 a.m. in the morning, and the noise woke me up, so I woke up to learn. And then I wasn't having enough sleep because he was coming in, he was coming to the room around 12 a.m. at dawn, and then he would come and sit down, they'll make noise, then I'll just forced to learn. But because of the noise, nothing was going into this konko, so I'll just be on my phone till he leaves around 1 or 2, and then he'll come back the same morning around as early as 6 and 7, and then she'll be feeding him with breakfast. I mean the feeding I'm talking about, but I thought it was going to happen that very day, but it kept on continuing. Monday, Tuesday, they were doing it. So because I wasn't having enough sleep, my left eye got swollen, and I even told my classmates about it, that this and this is what my roommate is doing that I don't like. And that boy driver, I don't know, he's so jovial in such a way that when he comes to the room, he just makes so much noise, like he is also my roommate or something, like he also sleeps in the room. And then I didn't get it. I was so angry, so I confronted my roommate, and I was like, you told me I should tell my classmates to limit the way they come to our room, and I should also tell my boyfriend to limit the way he comes to the room, and I should also visit my boyfriend too. And then you are bringing in your boat driver 12 a.m. to make noise, and then he leaves and comes that same morning as early as 6 7 to interrupt my sleep, and then you expect me to keep quiet and sit down and watch you because you paid my hostel fees for me, or what? I told her that she didn't say anything, she was just on her bed, and then I gave her my peace. She even told me when my brother, I shouldn't leave my brother alone in the room. What if I leave my brother alone and then my brother rapes her? And I was like, oh wow, so you now have issues with me, so I shouldn't bring my little brother when he's on midsem. He shouldn't sleep in my room. So where should he sleep? Where should he sleep? Anytime my brother is on midterm and then he comes to the room, you send him like you're sending your little brother, and I see nothing wrong with it, because so obviously he's like a little brother to you, because you also have a little brother and you can send him. But now you're having issues, you are telling me not to bring my brother to the room again. My brother is such a quiet and a shy type that anytime he's in my room, he's always on my bed and always on my laptop. So what are you talking about? Or do you think my brother likes you or something? Or do you know my brother's girlfriend? Master, dog that thing. So I really told her my mind and everything. So one day I was in the room when the boy driver came to the room, and my roommate was preparing some food in the kitchen. So I left to take my Bluetooth speaker from my classmates. They were on the same floor, so I went for my Bluetooth speaker. So immediately I got to the room, I didn't even enter the room fully. Immediately I opened the door. The boat driver was also standing there. I think he even helped me open the door. Tnase, I'm doing what he did. Tnase. And I was like, why? So I just kept my cool, and then I sat down. When I sat down, I was say, then I said, now catch your roommate, And I was like, what did she tell you? Then on also catch her. Me say warning, or say my main tell warning, my main country. And I stood up and I was like, hey, you cannot come to my room and then talk to me anyhow. Two, you cannot come to my room and then warn me, because the last time I checked, I've never spoken to you, I've never interfered in your business or anything. So what right do you have to come to my room to talk to me rudely, to warn me? Just walk out, or else I'll go down, call the porter to come and sack you from the room. And it was like, the porter can't come and sack him, and then do I know who the hostel is? And sister, if the hostel is for your father, it's for your uncle. I paid full amount. Nobody dashed me this hostel, or nobody reduced the price for me. I paid in full amount, and once and since it's my room, I own a key to my room. You cannot come to my room and tell me so. Just get out, or wait for me, sit on the bed, I'll finish bathing, and then we'll go to the police, because you are threatening to hurt me when you see me outside. It was like, yes, I'll be waiting for you. Finish taking your bath and let's go to the police station. So you think I'm joking, eh? Let me finish taking my bath. You would know who Veronica Bema Ejapon is. You would see the other side of Mr. Ejapon. So I entered the bathhouse. After taking my bath, I realized he had left. So I think after two weeks, 2 weeks later, I had from an unknown number. I'll be leaving the number here. He called me to threaten me. He called me, and then he was like, someone gave him my picture, my room number, and my telephone number to come and beat me. So because I'm a girl, he's just calling to hear my side of the story. And then I explained everything to him, and then he understood, and he was like, okay, he has said me. And I even told him, after this call, I'll be going to the police station, that this and this is what the issue is getting to. Immediately I said that, he hung up.
You're very smart and intelligent.
So when he hung up, he didn't call me again till the following, I think just last 3 weeks, another number called. I didn't save that number, I just have this number. Another person called that he has been giving my picture, my contact, and my details for him to come and meet me and all of that. And I told him I'll be going to the police station. I said that again, and that person hung up. That person didn't call again. So the question here is, who gave my picture out, who gave my contact out, and who gave my details out? Obviously my roommate. So my roommate could go to that extent of watching people to come to the room to hurt me because I've called your friend a bull driver, which he is. He is a bull driver, guys. It's not as if he's not a bull driver, or it's not as if I'm disrespecting bull drivers. If you're a bull driver, that doesn't mean you are a nobody. People are students but still do the bold thing as a side job, and indeed it fetches money to their pockets. Anything you do that puts food on your table shouldn't be disrespected if that thing is a positive thing you are doing. I sell online and I'm an influencer. Is that a disgrace? No. People call me this girl sells thrift, this girl sells thrift, this girl sells skincare products. Is that a disgrace? So if you're a boat driver and I don't know your name and I'm addressing you by your occupation, is that a disgrace? Is that why you could go to that extent of giving my information out for people? And the man who called me didn't sound like a 20 years old man. He sounded like 30 plus. He sounded like those bouncers. Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? And then you could go to that extent. I wasn't even angry at the boat driver again. I was very, very angry at my roommate. My roommate, we've been taking snaps together. We've been doing everything in the room like sisters, and this small issue, because of a boy, because of your friend or boyfriend or whatever he is to you, you could go to that extent of giving my number to them, giving my picture to them and my details to them for them to come and hurt me because I called your friend a bull driver. Because my only crime was to describe to call him a boat driver. That's why, because the boat driver wasn't my friend. He was coming to you, you were feeding him, putting food in his, like, I think they were dating. Per what a friend told me is they are dating. I don't know if they are still dating, but they were dating. So because of a boat driver, you've given my picture out. You were like a sister to me, sis. Because of an issue, you give my picture out, my contact out, for them to come and hurt me. Like, for real? You are that wicked like that? You are a Catholic, you go to church, you uchimduku, you don't go out, you don't do bad stuff, and then you could go to this extent, like that extent, for them to come and hurt me. You are that wicked. You want to see me in pain for you to be okay because I called your boyfriend a bull driver. You knew the boy was a bull driver and you still accepted him as your boyfriend. So why should you be shy? Why should you feel offended? Why should you get offended when someone calls your boyfriend a bull driver that he is? She wasn't coming to sleep in the room, and I was happy because obviously I didn't want to see her. If you could go to an extent of giving my details out for people to come and hurt me, then why should I see you as a roommate? Why should I see you as a sister? You're such a wicked person. So it was a Sunday after they called the strike off, and then she came to the room to put her things into the room, like she wasn't sleeping. And the reason why she left the room was it was a Sunday. That very Sunday, our lights went, our prepaid got finished, and then she went out to receive a call, and then I was dressing for church. I overheard her saying that every day she uses heater. Me, say lights need do. I'm not going, and it's my turn to buy the prepaid. I'm not going to buy the prepaid. I am going home. I'm not even going to take my bath. That was what she told the person on the phone. Indeed, it was her turn to buy the prepaid, but because it is her turn to buy the prepaid, she's going home. And then she packed the stuff and then she went home. Then she left because she isn't going to buy the prepaid, and they stole her phone because she was taking a car home. Hallelujah. Where they called the strike off, and then she brought her things inside. It was a Sunday when she came. So when she came in, then she went out. I was going to use the washroom, so obviously I had to lock the door because she just came to put her stuff there, and then she took her keys and then she left. So me, I thought like she wouldn't come back, or I thought she wouldn't come back anytime soon. So I was going to use the washroom too. I had to lock the door because anybody can enter and then see my nakedness. When I was in the washroom, I overheard her knocking, but I was in the washroom. I was using the toilet, so I quickly hurried up with everything and I went to open the door. When I opened the door, she had left, so I didn't even bother locking the door again because I knew maybe she would come back. So she came back again. She entered the room with her mom and then her older brother and then little brother. So her older brother came, walked up to me, and they entered with the porter to enter the room. And then when they came, the boy, her older brother is a church elder. Per what she told me, he's a church elder at LCI, Kent City, LCI. And then her older brother walked up to me and then asked me why I didn't open the door when she knocked. And I told him I was in the washroom. So when I finished using the washroom, I came to unlock whatever. And then he was trying to beat me because of why, like, obe bomb me, Kofi Japan by like obe bomb me. Oh no, come and beat me. I was so relaxed on my bed watching my TikTok videos because she has done that to me before. I went out, she was taking her bath, I knocked, she didn't open, she finished before opening the door, and I waited for her to finish. I understood her clearly. She was taking her bath, she couldn't have just come out of the bathhouse to open me. What if I was with someone? So that was how that was, as at that time, that was why her brother was going to beat me. And then the porter was like, "Untumi found Sankano, Untumi found Sankano," and her mom, my roommate's mom, was trying to stop the boy, that Jai Yamba has ever bekontokwa Jai, and then the boy pushed his mom. The church elder. He's like, he'll be like 27, 28. He's old. And then he pushed his mom and he was like, "Kwanutum, Fimeniso." And then the porter was like, "How dare you talk to your mother like that? You cannot disrespect your mother. Get out." And the porter pushed him out. And then he said, "Stupid girl." And I said, "I am as stupid as your sister, and you are very stupid too for doing that. You are old enough. You are 27, 28. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to tell us to talk. You're supposed to tell us to stop those childish things, and you are here doing childish things." Hey, my 14 years old brother wouldn't do what you are doing. I gave it to him right back because he deserved it. I was so relaxed on my bed. Like, he pushed his mother for his mother to fall down. The woman was going to fall my standing fan, so I had to remove my standing fan because I know na better mami o. I pushed my standing fan and my minute to war name pabwa ni na jiye, like So she was, and then her mother, fast forward, her mother spoke to us, told us we should stop whatever. I really expressed myself there, told her everything about the boat stuff and then everything. She advised us and then she prayed for us, then she went. When she went, I don't know if it was out of disgrace or out of shyness because of what her brother came to do in the room, so she couldn't stay in the room. She was in the same hostel but wasn't sleeping in the room. She was sleeping beside her friend on the second floor, and it was a plus to me. Was hallelujah, because I didn't want to even see her because she was wicked. But anytime she goes out to explain it, you see, people see me to be a slay queen because I'm in long braids, I fix my nails often, and like I dress really good. I don't dress to expose myself. I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I don't expose myself, but I mean, I really shudder. I'm really good and I have a good and clean heart. I don't really have friends, and she's a Kumasi based, like she has been living in Kumasi since infancy, so she knows a lot of people, and I'm from Koforidua, so obviously she was explaining and telling her friends stuff. You act like in this whole world you are the most holiest person. God is watching you. I didn't want these eyes to see her. And when the issue happened, I clearly remember I went to her and then told her she can use my fridge and then my dressing mirror, and that I am sorry if I said something bad whilst we were quarreling. Yes, me now, people see me as a bad person. I turned into a fool to go and apologize to her. She couldn't even say anything because she was offering. You see, when two people are fighting, one has to be a fool and then man up to apologize. I was expecting her. She's a Catholic. She goes to church and every day she's preaching, and she doesn't go out. It's like she's the most holiest person in the whole wide world. I was expecting her to come and tell me, I'm sorry, blah 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 blah. Oh no, she wasn't doing that. But then she go out and portray herself like she's the good one and I'm the bad one. Even if you were not seeing her in my snap videos and you were not seeing her on my WhatsApp status and everything, then that was what happened. Started a business together, and the reason why I stopped the business was my mom told me to stop. I shouldn't do any business with him, one. And then after we're done making sales, she called a friend to come and check the money. Yes, I was doing the business with her, but she called her friend to come and count our monies. That was why I stopped the Food City. So if you were not seeing the Food City on my status again, I stopped because she called a third person to come and count our money for us. I don't know if maybe I can't count money or she can't, but that was why I stopped Food City. So thank you all for watching. I love you all. I'm starving. I'm going to eat. My mom is calling me. They are making noise and all of that. They are distracting me. So catch you in my next video. Bye.